I've got something new to review today. It's in these handy boxes, which are a little bit bulky. But let's check out the ALLPOWERS R1500 power station and 200 watt solar blanket. I'm just gonna put that on the floor because I've only got a little table. And for those of you wondering if this is a legit review, I hope this proves it. Will it boil a kettle? Well, it's coming on, 2000 watt output. It said no. I've been sent the power station and solar panel by ALLPOWERS. No, they're not paying me to make this video. Yes, I do get to keep it afterwards, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's any good if actually it turns out it's a piece of shit. So let's put the thing through its paces. Let's pop it open. Fancy bag. Instructions, don't need that. Oh wait, you might want it if you need to claim your warranty. You just scan that QR code, that's handy. Lots of foam in this. That's a bit bigger than I was expecting. Now, if you want all of the specs on this particular unit, I'm not going to bore you, so they're just going to appear on the screen now. Should have seen them by now. But let's have a little look through what it comes with. So on the front, we've got 2 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's, a DC outlet, what looks like 4 240 volt plugs. These little dust covers are quite nice. Bit weird to put back on though. On this side, oh, a little press to release. That's fancy. That's for your 240 volt and that's for your solar, I assume. And then on this side, looks like where you can expand your battery ports. And I guess you're posh enough that you've got more of these batteries. You could make like a super power bank with 2 battery ports. And then on the top, we've got 2 wireless chargers. I'm never sure with these things, do they actually work? Yeah, not working yet. What do I have to press? Assume the on button, which isn't working. Don't think these units come with any power then. Where's the cables then? Must be in this fancy bag, I guess. Comes with a power cable. And nothing else. You just get a big fancy bag for a power cable. Okay, let's plug it in. Fancy touch. Right, she's in. What's it saying? Just heard it click on. And it says it's at 75%. Maybe that's a safety feature, then you have to plug it in for the first time. Let's take it out. Yep, turns on. There's one thing to know if you're trying to work it and you haven't charged it already. How did you get the wireless bit to work then? Start pushing some of these on. Oh, there you go. It's just come on. Wireless is charging. Come on. Oh, there you go. Maybe I just didn't put it on the right way. You know what these fancy wireless touch chargers are like. But the interface looks pretty good. That's how much charge there is left. Tells you roughly how many days. So I can charge my phone for 1 day. It's charging at about 13 watts. So for any of you fancy buggers that know if that's a fast charger or not, I literally have no idea. And apparently it's got like Bluetooth, so I assume it connects to an app. So that's the app. How do you connect it? Press DC button 3 seconds to on off the Bluetooth. 1, 2, 3, beeped. Let's see if I can connect it. Turn on the Bluetooth function. Right, see how long this bloody takes. I think I've just turned it off. Pair new device. R3302, is that it? It's like the only device I can see. 1, 2, 3. I can pair that camera apparently. Ah, don't press the middle button. Press the button that is literally above the sticker. You're an idiot, Ross. There we go. Now it's appearing as a pair new device. Always weird when you follow the instructions. What did I do with the instructions? So if you've done it right, you should be able to spot the device on the app. And then you get all these fancy data figures, so you don't even have to press the middle button to see what it's like. You can just check on your phone. Guess that's pretty handy. You can even turn on the different panel controls. So I guess if you had something attached, but you wanted to turn it on without actually touching the button, you could do that. Now, one of the main reasons why I think you need one of these units is for whatever you're doing, I think it can pretty much power anything. So let's put that to the test. Kettle. Now, I'm going to click that on and I'm going to use the app to turn the power on. It works. Will it boil a kettle? Well, it's coming on. 2000 watt output. It said no. Let's try it again. So it turns out this $25 kettle from Kmart, which has a power source of 1850 to 2200 watts, won't run on a unit that has an 1800 watt maximum power. Silly me. What about a toaster? Seems to be working. and that's currently running at 819 watts, well within the range. And according to the app, that's going to run for another 54 minutes. Hope my toast doesn't take that long. Yeah, it toasts. What about a Russell Hobbs NutriBullet style blender? I've even got some frozen bits in here as well, just to put it through its paces. Why are you leaking? Come on. Yeah, it works. Now, I would say stuff doesn't kick in straight away, which makes me worry if it's actually going to get it powered or not, especially after the kettle fiasco. But, true to as it says, if it's under the power threshold, it will definitely work. And that is blended. So will it power anything? The answer is no. I'm sorry, I lied. But that's how you at least know that this is a fair and true product testing. Will it power anything under 1800 watts? The answer is yes. And do I know which of my appliances at home are under 1800 watts? The answer is no. There's one more thing I want to try. Now, I got one of these old vacuum blower things, but I used to hate it because it needed corded power. So I had to go out and buy one of these stupidly long cables to try and fit it into the mains. But with this thing, I guess I could use the appliance a little bit more remotely, but only if it works. So that'd be handy if you had any garden appliances that you needed to run and you didn't have a long enough cable. Let's quickly test out the portability. I mean, she's not light. You've got these nice big juggy handles here, so carrying it around, apart from it being a bit heavy, isn't hard. Let's look at the solar panel. Well, that's a bit fancy. And in comparison to my old 160 watt, I think this is, it's much bigger. Comes with all the power cables that you'd need, fits in the handy bag there. And the one upgrade I think it has is off these new straps, which are actually attached to the unit itself. Because the old ones, they were like clip on. I'll show you. So there's the new ones. And the old ones have got these these popper clip-on things so that it could stand up like that, but they weren't ever very sturdy. And because they got these popper things, it used to stand up and then sometimes pop off, which was very annoying. Some solar panels I know don't even come with these leg things, which makes them pretty useless. But how much power can we actually get on a reasonably cloudy day like this? Let's plug her in. Handy with these parts, you've got male to female. And she's decided to turn on. You can't quite see that, but it's saying that it's giving 92 watts. So on a day like today, I don't think that's too bad. And it's only in the morning, so it's only going to get a bit stronger, really. So if you had the unit out in the sun all day long, there's no reason why that shouldn't be able to charge all the way up to full capacity, even on a cloudy day like this. So when are you actually going to use something like this? Well, I think there's going to be three main reasons. The first reason is obviously for camping, and I will definitely be using this while I'm camping. Not only is it going to power all of my camping goods like fridges, small electronics, but I've also got the opportunity to power some creature comforts like a coffee machine. Who doesn't want decent coffee while they're out camping? And with a 1500 watt max output, I don't really have to go out and buy any new camping gear that runs on lower power, apart from a kettle. I've often been asked by people, particularly as I'm someone with my own Jayco camper, Ross, why would you want one of these things? Why don't you just get an inverter installed on your camper so that you can power things off of your own battery? And the second reason I think why you'd need one of these things is just for the portability. It doesn't matter what your camping setup is, even if you're just going from a swag all the way up to a full caravan. If you don't have the capacity to be able to power things that are more powerful, this unit is flexible enough to be able to use it wherever you want to go. If I want to go out for the day down to the beach in the ute, I can just throw this thing in the back. I'm not stuck with having wherever my power is only ever being installed on that thing, which I think is a massive downside, because then you're needing lots of different power packs for different setups. And then thirdly, which is something which I kind of overlooked until today, if you don't have power remotely where you need it to go, like for example, you're doing gardening and you don't want to run or don't have a massive cable to be able to get there, no matter where I am, I can power pretty much all of the appliances on the one unit, except for a kettle. or at least my kettle. If you're interested in buying one, I'll put a link in the description down below. I know it's getting to near Christmas, so there is a Christmas sale on right now. You'll probably be able to get them on a really good deal. Or even if you can't quite get this one, I'm sure there will be one that's of the right price range or the right power output that will meet your needs. And thanks for watching what I think is a rather unbiased view of the ALLPOWERS R1500 with 200 watt solar panel. Thanks to ALLPOWERS for giving me a go at trying this one out. Apart from boiling my kettle, I'll definitely be using this when I'm out camping. Looks like I'll have to go out and buy a fancy coffee machine for Christmas. And let me know, is this the best power station system out there? Should I be having something different from my camping setup in Australia? Let me know in the comments. See you next time.